Hello, happy new day. Welcome back. I am Tiffany, your ownership babe. I am here to share my truths on fashion, finances, and always faith. So if you are a new person that is listening to this video, hopefully you'll hear something. Hopefully you will hear something that will inspire you to be a part of these sessions, to be a part of this channel. If you are a subscriber, thank you as well for continuing to support. And let's get started. Today's topic is just talking about, and I believe I've already completed a session on this about leveling up, but I just want to talk about really how you can level up in all aspects of your life. I just believe now truly we are in a time where people really want to level up. I think people desire to level up, but without a plan and consistency, most times it does not happen. You gotta have a plan. A plan is great. However, if you're not consistently working that plan, that's where the challenge comes. So one of the ways that I feel like everyone should be leveling up every single day is just truly with your faith, your mindset. I just believe your morning hours or my morning hours are my strongest hour. This is when I have rested, I am rejuvenated, I'm ready to take over the world. Why? Because most times we are in a cycle each day of staying busy, doing work, whatever it may be, and then your body has to repair itself. And one of the ways, of course, we repair ourselves through nutrition. Of course, that's a given, but you have to repair yourself through rest. Rest is so great. It is great for your outer, your skin, your body. It's great for your inner. I once heard a doctor say that sometimes people are so tired to it's just like being drunk there, where your blood alcohol level is so high and you're drowsy, and that's not good for your health. It's not good for your heart. So one of the ways you level up is just with your health, and that's by getting rest. And I know you've heard it that your health is wealth, and that statement is truly important. And one of the ways is rest. And I truly believe a lot of people do not rest because their mind is going. If you think about it, you're sleeping, but your subconscious is still 24 hours at it. So if you haven't mastered how to control that, your subconscious, and when I say control that, what I'm saying is before you go to bed, it's a great idea to start to really reprogram your subconscious and really the things that you desire just before you go to bed, because most times people are going to sleep with stress on their mind, with stress on their heart. And what tends to happen is you may be in the motion of laying there sleeping, but your body is still working, and you want it to be working, but you need it to be working for you and not against you. So what I've noticed is that could be a part of people truly not resting. And this is why when people wake up, they're like, oh, I want to go back to sleep. Oh, I don't want to take over the world. Oh, I don't want to go after the goals and dreams that I set. So I challenge you with making sure, just number one, that you do the things to get yourself in order, before you go to bed, kind of reprogram your mind, read out the goals that you've set for the week, the month, the year, start to see those things, visualize those things. Visualization is so powerful. So I challenge you with doing that. And then so basically I'm saying have a nighttime routine as well as a morning routine. So your nighttime routine can consist of just really reading, helping decode the day, reminding yourself that you can't control anything that's already happened for the day. That's the past. You can only focus on the future. And when you focus on the future, what happens is now you really put yourself in a position where you're stress-free, where you're not focused on the past. The past will only stress you out. So have a nighttime routine, but also have a morning routine. Have a morning routine where you get up, and it doesn't matter if it's 15 minutes, 50 minutes, or 5 minutes, where you truly build your faith, where you are journaling. And most people ask me, what should I be journaling? Gratitude. And first and foremost, gratitude. You can just the things that you're grateful for. And I can already help you out. Number one, if you woke up, then that's one of the things you should be grateful for. So doing a gratitude journal is so important. Listening to, positive, motivating music, messages, things that pump you up, things that don't get you angry. I just believe that words have the power to transform you. So if you're listening to the wrong type of words, it will cause a change inside of you. So have a routine, like I said, whether it's 5 minutes or 15 minutes, a routine where you are consistently building your faith. And the reason I want to stay here so long when talking about leveling up is because most times people try to level up on the outside, but then they don't truly spend time on the inside. And it doesn't work that way. Temporarily it does. It's great. You'll look great on the outside, but as soon as you hit any type of problem, you will crumble. As soon as someone barks at you, you're gonna bark back. As soon as you are, you're not feeling so well and you get triggered by something, it's gonna set you back. And I know most times when I can always tell, and only because my truth, you really have to work on your inner every single day. Often I say it's a lifelong commitment. It's not something that you do one day. You have to do it daily. Growth happens daily. And the only way that can happen is if you are growing internally. If you are growing internally, you will shine externally. I promise you, there will be something different about you, something that people will see, something that people will be attracted to. So make sure if you're going to level up, you want to start from the inside, and it just automatically what happens is you work your way out. And so, and I do have time for a couple more tips on leveling up. So number one, work on your inner. Have you a nighttime and a daytime routine. Number two is you can't level up without taking care of the finances. Now, I know people run out and they'll do all these, spend money on all these outer things, but if your finances are not in order, how are you truly leveling up? Part of leveling up is you are refreshed, you're new, you're in control. And if you're not in control of your finances, then it's hard to be in control of most areas of your life. So how do you level up? Just with a budget. The same way you're using that journal to write your gratitude, use it to write out a budget. And don't just write it out, adhere to it. Put your income on there, your expenses. And here's the key to a budget. If you haven't seen it, I did a video on budget 101. Check it out because I talked about the basics of a budget. And what a budget does is it tells you the next financial move that you should make. So if you're using that budget properly, not just having a budget because we say to have one, but if you're truly adhering to that budget, then what happens is it will tell you the next move. It will tell you if you need to make more money. Simply put, if you fill out a budget and you adhere to it, it will show you need more money. Maybe you need to, am I saying quit your job or stop doing whatever you're doing, your business? No, or maybe, I don't know. Whatever your budget tells you, you might need another job. You might need another business, or you might need to scrap what you have and start over. But it will tell you what you need to do with your income. It will tell you if your expenses are too high and whether you need to lower your expenses. It will tell you if you're right on par. Maybe you have a profit each month, and it will tell you that, guess what? The problem is not that you don't have enough money and that your expenses are escalated. It will tell you that the problem is that you don't know how to manage what is left. And sometimes people, they really, you don't know that until you look at the numbers. When you look at the numbers, you have to let the numbers tell you what you should be doing. And most people are out here trying to level up based on what's in their heart and not what's based in their pocket. You have to make sure that you know your numbers. So number two, know your number. What is your number? Is your number on par? Is it off par? What needs to happen? And I just believe having a budget does that. having a budget, staying out of debt, get out of debt. I will say this until I think I probably leave this earth. I just truly believe that for most people, debt is just not good. I understand that people are out there saying, use this, leverage this debt to do whatever. Hey, whatever play it takes to win, that's your play. But I just know for most of America, when I see the statistics, when I see that 60% of the people are living paycheck to paycheck, I already know there's some debt. There's probably a lot of debt that's causing them to be trapped in a situation, a business, or to be trapped in a job that they probably do not like, and working with people they do not like, or working in a business that does not bring them happiness, only because you have become entrapped to the debt cycle. You are cycling your debt, and what's happening is you are not going anywhere. You are not leveling up, you're leveling down, or you're just right there. Because some people are saying, well, debt is allowing me to stay on top. It will never allow you to stay on top. Debt will control you. It will be one of those things, as I said earlier, clearing your mind financially. It will be one of those things that stays on your mind before you go to sleep, and it will be one of those things that are on your mind the first thing when you wake up, truly, because you did not develop a plan to get out of debt. So it doesn't matter where you are now, because we are always one decision away. I truly believe this. We are always one decision from changing the course of our day. So if we are one decision away, you just have to make a decision that you will no longer be enslaved, entrapped to interest, enslaved, entrapped to debt. And once you made the decision and you connect that with a functioning budget, and you connect that with the right mindset, then now you are winning. You are leveling up. You are ahead of most people. Now you're positioning yourself to turn back and bring other people with you. See, these sessions are about you leveling up, about you getting better. Why? Because we have to turn and help other people. I just truly believe that's the purpose, or part of my purpose at least, in life. So I challenge you to make sure that you have a mindset that is free from debt. Wherever you are, strive for it. My channel, my sessions are based on this. I'm here to tell you I'm just an average and ordinary person, but I just knew at the age of 15 that I did not want to be enslaved to a job. I did not want to be enslaved to a business. I wanted to, if I'm going to be enslaved to something, I'm going to be enslaved to my faith. I want to choose the type of life I want to live. I want to wake up and do the things that I want to do. And the only way to do that is to be free. To be free from this system of interest, this system of debt. So I just challenge you as I wrap up, as I kind of go over the points, make sure you have a nighttime and a morning routine that builds your faith, that helps your mindset to grow. Make sure that you have a functioning budget that you adhere to. And in the process, make sure you are staying out of debt, because as you are staying out of debt and getting out of debt, it positions you to do what? Save money. And that's what they want to do. And I just want to close. I want to paint this picture for you. Think about it. See, I always wanted, everybody has the things they dream of, the boat, whatever. But one of the things that I always dreamed of, I said, when I was age 15, I said, I want to make sure that at the beginning of each month, because I see people are stressed out. And I said, I'm going to make sure at the beginning of each month, I can pay everything I need. And then the rest of the month, the other 30 days or whatever, 29 days of the month, guess what? I'm just happy. Why? Because I don't owe anyone. And imagine your world where you just drop that one check, that one payment, and then now the rest of the month, you're just like, hey, I am winning. I am enjoying life. I'm not thinking about money. I'm thinking about the things, my purpose in life. So that's what drove me to make sure that I paid off my house almost 2 years ago. That's one of the things that drove me to make sure that I did not have any consumer debt, got out of debt, stayed out of debt. That's what made me make sure that I was in a position to where money, or not even money, where debt could never put its thumb on me and my life. So I challenge you, just like I'm average and ordinary. And I say this, I may not look like you want me to look. I mean, I got to talk about it. This is the great thing about YouTube University. You can talk about it. See, some people want it for someone. Sometimes people want it from a male and not from a female. Great. I'm just glad that you're getting it. See, some people want it from a white person or someone that's lighter. Maybe not a dark person, or maybe not like from a black person. Guess what? As long as you're getting it. But I know if you're listening to me, then you're obviously the type of person that says, you know what? I just want the information. I just need it. Wherever God sends it, you will take it and receive it. So you're not taking it from someone that's telling you from a textbook. You're taking these sessions and this information for someone that has lived it, someone that's living it, that's living a debt-free, a stress-free life. Does life try to hit me? Does it try to challenge me? Of course, that's going to happen to the day that I die. But because I have systems in place, guess what? Because I have systems in place, those things will never overtake me. They will never decline my faith. They will never stop me from winning financially and living a debt-free, stress-free life. And that's what I want for you. So I thank you for this time being a part of this session. Hold on to the next one. If you have any comments, leave them. If you have any, comments, suggestions, whatever it may be, as I said, I'm just sharing my truth. So it's pretty hard to debate that. You can debate a lot of things, but you can't debate someone's truth. So whatever it is, drop me a line. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day. Hasta luego.